What's up, Bell? What's up, fellas? Bellas. Memo Crackle. I was live last night, City. Not for too long. But yeah, we are back. All right. Give me a second. We'll get one of these taped up. Oh, where'd it go? I had one. There it is. I'm going to start with a 1.5. Don't know really yet what I'm going to do, but probably going to start with a crawl. Someone throw out a color. What's up, J Bass? What's up, 3DC? Blue crawl. Purple. Purple or blue. Next person gets to decide. Blue. Good, brother. Sexy purple shad. What was yours? Did I miss it? Purple bottom, blue top. What about purple top, chartreuse bottom? I'm just priming it right now, and then we'll get to that. We could always do blue next. When I say chartreuse bottom, yeah, chartreuse bottom, purple top. If you're new here, the way this works, what's up, Snake Eyes? You can throw out any ideas. It's typically open for bidding, so whoever wants it. They always come clear coated with hooks on them. But I do this fairly often. It's a damn nice sticker giveaway, brother. And we're supposed to get absolutely hammered here with some rain before too long. So hopefully the power stays on. I forgot you had a different account. All right, we're going to do purple, right? Yeah, that's right. It might be a little too green, but with purple, it'll work just fine. So I need to just man up and buy some actual chartreuse. But chartreuse, all chartreuse is yellow and green mixed together. I need to take that purple a little lower. But it works. All right, time for the crawl lines. Hey, Kara, can you make a note to remind me to get more black paint? I am low. You know what looks sick with this? Those green eyes. White crawl lines. Let's do white. The crowd is spoken. The crowd hath spoken. Yeah, we can, dude. Just remind me after this one. I think the white was a good idea. Crackhead is stealing paint. Like, are you talking like my airbrush? Casey Lab, what's up, brother? If you guys aren't following, that guy ties crappie tubes live, and he's very good at it. You guys definitely need to go check him out. I mean, he's really good at tying them. Yeah, these are all customs, brother. Are you meaning like I do commissions? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, for sure, dude. You can go check out my website too. That kind of gives you an idea of some of the stuff I've done. Facebook, really, you're going to see a little more of it because I don't post everything on the website. But for the most part, I mean, like we did a hot dog before I left, so as long as it's not corn, I'll give it a shot. And if you just say you decide you want some off the website, Minmo 15 to save you 15% off $20 or more. So it actually ends up being cheaper than buying it on here. I was looking today. I was trying to find something that would work for corn. Y'all know I like thrift shopping and doing that stuff. I didn't find anything. I'll tell you what I did find. I found a bait ball, new in package. That was pretty cool. And then a sick Bagley B1 square bill with a double line tie. Yeah, live target one. And then I think I got finessed. I was looking at some lures and I thought it was just some old guy talking to me. But then he's like, man, you ever seen this color of the Bagley? And I hadn't. And I kind of put two and two together that he was from the booth next to him. So I think he was hustling off me. Don't hate the player, hate the game, baby. It, I think it's a repaint because he said this lure's never been fished before, and I didn't really take that close of a look to it, right? What am I stuck? I'm stuck on a magnet. Like, what is going on here? Anyway, it's like this lure's never been fished before. I started looking at it after I bought it. It definitely had been fished, but just repainted. I appreciate it, brother. I don't know how that pattern would line up on here. I saw a few different suggestions. I know it would look cool. I got an idea. I do like the idea of the red splatter though, because that would. I think that would. I think the yellow would top it off. I'm also throwing out the idea in my head of a black crackleback Do it. All right. I just needed one person to affirm what I thought. Give me a second. I'm just cleaning off my needle head right now. Let's get the black loaded up. Do we think I'm 50-50 right now. I think red would be sick, but simultaneously, I think the red might be too much. So I'm just going to do black. Those are all sticker giveaways. Some of them might be Minmo tackle stickers. Some of them are random fishing stickers. I need to get some more of my stickers made before too long. Yeah, we could do that one next. 3D. Dude, I'm really bad about putting them in there. Hold up. Dang thing stuck. Get the Iwata HBCS. After the stack, dude, I owe you like a whole bookcase worth. Get the Iwata HBCS is good. I'm almost kind of a type of person I think you should struggle with the cheap brush until you think you're super good and then buy the nice one. Because I didn't buy this one, and this is middle of the road. I didn't buy this one until like 4 years in, 3.5 years in. Started with the cheap ass Harbor Freight one, but it got the job done. I'm adding the secret sauce. Those are in the clear cure box right now. I could pull them out here in a little bit. So you can see I kept pushing back my time. I thought I was going to be back a little sooner than I was. I'm glad I did this too because it justifies putting a black around the eye. All right. Let's watch the magic happen, why don't we? Kara, if you hit that little dash thing, you can pin it with the announcement. All right. You already know what eyes we're doing. We already know. We already know. I'm open to suggestions, but I know what eyes I'm doing this time, brother. Yeah, I think they're going to be popping, dude. Where are they at? There they are. Hot dog. Hot dog. Where's the glue at? So I ordered glide baits. They'll probably be here, to be honest, mid-July. Ordered like 300 of them. If you're meaning soft plastic, I don't do anything soft plastic. think we started off with a good one tonight. Thank you, Randy. I get them from multiple places, Nacho. Thank you, buddy. All right. I got one done. I always recommend Barlow's. Barlow's has excellent customer service. They at least ship them from the United States. I guarantee they don't get them from here, but whatever. Teach their own. All right, first one of the night. Am I feeling risky? Am I feeling risky right now? What are we thinking? Am I feeling dumb? I think I am. I'm about to get hosed if I do this, but we're going to do it anyway. How about we start it for $1? Well, how about that? $1. First one for $1. Ooh, hot dog. How deep of cranks do I have? I would have to look, Everett. Rick, thank you, buddy. All right, I had a request for a plopper. Like I said earlier, all the requests. Anybody can bid. But I know somebody asked for one. All right, let's get this taped off. I know it's 16 feet. I definitely don't have anything that deep. I definitely don't. If there's one you have in mind, send it to me. I can order it. But yeah. Most part around me, man, there's not lakes that really go 16 feet. All right, what color was thrown out? Yellow bottom, pink on top, chartreuse. Yellow bottom, pink top, chartreuse, blue crawl line. I'm confused. Chartreuse and blue crawl lines, or blue crawl lines? You guys know you got to spell it out for me. Okay, I got you. We can do that one next, Wade. Okay, yellow belly, pink sides. Okay, no, never mind. You said yellow belly, pink. I'm all right. Go back up. Blue crawl lines, chartreuse green spots. All right, gotcha. Let's go after it. Let's get it done. I think I understand it now. You guys got to kind of spell it out for me sometime. I'm a little slow. No, there's a lot of new people in here tonight. Like I said earlier, Midmo 15 gets you 15% off the website, which that's midmotackle.com. Midmo Tackle on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, which I can't stand TikTok. And what else is there? That's about it. Instagram, but I don't really post on there. Yeah, you got to break it down slowly. You got to spell it out. Send the snail mail. All right, so yellow. Show note, that would work too. Jones, you're showing that you're smarter than I am. All right, let's do a yellow belly. Hey, you got to remind me every once in a while. I want to say I paid 180, 180, 140, somewhere in the range. I've been eyeing some new ones. I'm thinking about getting a new airbrush. Keyword thinking. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna do it or not. I really do like the Iwata HPCS. It's, I guess, middle of the road, as they say, but I think it's good. Let's see how popping this peak is. My first piece of advice is get into it for yourself, and then if you want to do it for other people, make sure you know about excise tax. Because oh man, they'll bury you. Chris, what's up, brother? All right, blue crawl lines. This is the blue I'm going with here. Kind of more of like a sky blue. It's going to show up pretty good, unless somebody thinks I should use the darker blue. Oh, bro, I love vacation. I like being gone, but I'm sure happy to be back. Stacey, I meant to tell you, you should go look at one of the one of the lip lists I added to the website today. I named it Lilac Lightning. I was like, I know they'd find this hilarious. I was laughing as I was typing it out. Yeah, we could do a rainbow trout. Unless I missed anybody. I don't think I did. Go ahead, brother. Yeah, the Lilac Lightning. I just like that name. I'm working. I gotta figure out. We're gonna have to paint. Maybe we'll do it tonight. I got magenta paint. I got a name for one. I just gotta create the lure. Maybe a magenta crawl and call it the Magenta Menace. So we've had this doesn't really show up that blue, but this looks wicked. It goes from blue to like a purple, more like a lilac. That's a good idea too. Rudy, what's up, brother? Good, brother. Where's everybody watching this from tonight? I like asking. I like gauging the crowd. I like knowing where everybody's at. South Carolina, North Carolina, Arkansas. We're at in Arkansas, big dog. The sofa. I like the way you think, brother. Northern Michigan, West Virginia. A midnight magenta magnum. That sounds wicked. Colorado. I already know that. Well, I'm painting this. I'm currently sitting on Mars, upstate New York. Doing a pink and yellow with blue crawl lines. I got a cool Bagley color to show you later, see which is that I got today. It has to be a repaint. There's no way. If it's a legit Bagley, then it's probably the rarest color I've ever found, but I think it has to be a repaint. Undocumented. Yeah, this is a unreleased color at a thrift store. More of like an antique mall. The Lake of the Ozarks, to be exact. I can't even tell you. Black, lime green. That's a good idea. We're thinking blue back on this, right? Or just like that. I definitely overpaid. It was $8, but I don't know. I think the dude repainted it. A long story short, I think the guy started talking to me there, and I thought he was just a random shopper. And in retrospect, I think he was the guy who owned the booth. And so, man, I've never seen a color like this before. Once you see it, you're gonna be like, yeah, that's definitely a good deal, even if it is repaint. He said, man, I've never seen this color before. You should get this. I'm like, I like the way you think, and I didn't think about it until I got in the car leaving. I'm like, I think he was the guy who owned that booth. So if that was him, he did a good job of being a salesman. To be honest, he just kept talking, so I figured, you know, he had the well. he came up and just kept talking to me about fishing, and I'm like, man, I like talking, right? I'm like, man, I really want to look at these lures. And eventually, I'm like, all right, man, I gotta go. I'm waiting on my wife, and came back around because I'm like, surely he's passed through by now. Came back around, he is standing there still. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go in, and I went in, and he got me. I saw a question. What PSI am I at? I'm actually pretty high right now. I think it's. Let me paint this, and I'll let you know. This isn't going to show up very well. I got a tackle box. I got a bait ball new in package. A few bombers. A Bagley B1 square bill. Yeah, we might have to do a different color. You can see it, but it is not bright. Purple? I'm going to do purple. If anyone disagrees, I think that'd be cool. What all did I end up? Where all did you end up going? All right. We drove to Cheyenne the first day, Wyoming. Just slept. And then next day we went to Cody, which was halfway between. No, sorry, we stopped in Casper and fly fish there. I didn't catch anything. Where did I go next? To Cody. Yeah, we went to Cody next. Stayed there for a few days. Then we went to Jackson, Wyoming, and then Dillon, Colorado. And then we left early because after 2 weeks, we're like, all right, I think we're ready to go home. The guy can't get his. I didn't even know where I went. It was awesome. Honestly, Wyoming was nice, but I like Colorado more. This was like just west of Denver. So I like Colorado more, and I know this is controversial, but the people there are so much more friendly than the people in Wyoming. I was not very Jackson. I guess in my head, I had this idea that we were going to fit in really well and we'd be able to talk to people. It was nothing but a bunch of really, really rich people who were playing cowboy, and when we didn't like it. Now the rest of Wyoming, I didn't mind, but specifically Jackson, I did not like at all. It kind of reminded me of like my wife said it reminded her of Nashville. How everybody dresses up in cowboy attire and whatnot. That's kind of the vibe I got in Cody. Or, dude, I cannot speak in Jackson. And it wasn't bad. It just didn't start off very good. We got there, we got pizza at this place. I don't know if we were speaking English. I don't know what we were speaking, but we asked the lady, "Do we seat ourselves or do you seat us?" And she said, "You can have a look around." And I'm like, "All right, that's a weird answer, so I guess we're gonna seat ourselves." Well, I guess that's not how she understood it, and whatever. That was fine. We go to leave. They're having some kind of like cowboy play in the middle of the square. We're parked on a one way, so we're stuck on the street. And so this guy in front of us is like, "Hey, if you guys want to back up, I'll park where you're at, and you guys can get out." I'm like, all right, cool. We go to back up. Another lady pulls in. and she wouldn't. She was like talking to a brick wall, dude. We're like, we have to back up to get out. She's like, I know, but I want your spot. And we're like, yeah, we understand that, but you gotta move for us to get out of here. Long story short, we're just like, all right, we end up getting out of there, but it was not my favorite part of the trip. I'm thinking some purple around the eyelets, eye holes. Just to make that eye stand out a little more. And I'm assuming, what color eyes we think? I got quite a few that'll fit this one. Glow green. Let's do it. The Colorado people, dude, were extremely nice. I actually ended up meeting a lady out there that was from Kirkwood, Missouri, because she said the town I'm from, and she's like, isn't there a school there for bad kids?" I'm like, the old military school? Yeah, this is on both right now, brother. I can't see anything that said on there commented or whatever, but yes. All right, let's get this other eye put on here. That is a bright popper, dude. Plopper, popper, plopper. She's a running. She's a running. That's very bright, dude. Yes, sir. The middle of it. Thank you, buddy. Northwest Missouri. Heck yeah. Were there any requests? I kind of have one I want to try. I kind of want to try the magenta crawl. I know I said yes to a few. And if you're still in here, I apologize. But I can get to it later. Rainbow trout. Can I do that next? Let me do this magenta crawl really quick. But I will definitely get that done. The magenta monster. Called the riff raff. The riff raff. All right, we're gonna start with white. What color? Let's ask Siri. Let's ask old Siri. What color comes with? Wait. What am I trying to ask here? What color matches with magenta? Goes with, I should say.
Okay.
All right. She didn't answer. Pearl white. I have some glides in the mail right now. They'll be here hopefully middle of July, possibly the beginning of July. But I got like 300 or so coming. Pretty often, brother. I mean, almost a daily thing. Maybe a day or two where I don't. Now, this is kind of how I do the shows now on, or from now on out. I don't really do like regular. So you're thinking red? Let me show you the magenta. This is the magenta. Never mind. That's raspberry. Where's the magenta? Hot pink. Where is it at? Sunburst. Fluorescent red. Hot pink. Where the hell? We might not be doing magenta. I could have swore I thought I had magenta. Magenta. And bear with me a second. I know it's over here. Hot pink. Hot pink. I don't know. The fluorescent raspberry is pretty sick too. Peaches and cream. That's a good idea. Magenta. There it is. I found it, fellas. Peaches and cream. It reminds me of Snoop Dogg's song when he decided he was no longer Snoop Dogg and became Snoop Lion. Actually, a really good song. Red flakes. Imitating a dying bait fish. We could do that. I really want to do this magenta one. I got to figure out a color that matches good with magenta. It says green. You'd almost do a magenta side, green belly. I don't know how well this will show up, or how well the raspberry would show up on this. The pale, dude, that thing was awesome. That was like one of my favorite ones I painted. I appreciate it, brother. Make sure you use that code MIDMO15. That gets you 15% off. I'm thinking completely magenta. top to bottom. Thank you. Huh? Sure. We could do that. I'm gonna need more magenta. If you're new here, make sure you hit that notification button there when I go live. Go live pretty often. All right, so we're gonna do white. How about this? How about black lines, white dots? That's kind of where I'm leaning towards with this. Oh, teal. That's a good idea. That thing is really bright. All right, so here's my options. This blue, honestly, I wonder what this would look like. Nah, probably not. This blue, this blue. I got a darker blue, but I kind of think two on the left would probably look better. I'm thinking, that's what I was going to say, the middle. We got 2 and 3. Somebody be the tiebreaker. 2 or 3. Got one of each right now. Someone's got to break the tie. Middle, all right. Nacho, you were just a second late. Thank you. Sorry, I need to clean out my airbrush. All right. And I'm thinking, dude, that is bright. Talk about some contrast. Call this one art class. So KBS is good. I like KBS, especially if it's something like, say I am not on a quick time frame, like I have 3 or 4 days, let them hang. I am a big fan of Alumilite because it is extremely hard. Yes, sir. We make them live. We Do them here live. Like Bill O'Reilly said, fuck it, we'll do it live. If you ever seen that video, I highly suggest you go watch it. I got glides in the mail, fellas. You guys have. You guys have peer pressured me to the point where I will buy glides. I guess I'll paint them. Dude, one of the greatest crash outs on TV of all time. To play us out? What does it mean to play us out? Oh, good times. Hey, Car, what's up, brother? Welcome back. We're back here in the flesh. Purple bait. I'll show you here in a second. Levi, what's up, brother? If you guys want to see a sick Van Halen lure, Whitavell, I think I said it right. That dude has a crazy Van Halen one. Red and black, we for sure can. That's awesome. Thank you, Iron Rivers. I appreciate the support, brother. To be honest, not really. I just seem to lose all my pocket knives. If I could hold on to them, I would, I'd be a big fan. But fortunately, that doesn't happen. Hey, there you go. Milwaukee's a good choice. I'm thinking blueback. We can always go over it again if I have a different idea. But I think it's going to look good. And now that you've said you've had it for 20 years, you're going to lose it tomorrow. We'll say I do like the Gerber ones, but the Gerber ones are expensive as can be. But they are nice. All right, we're going to do white dots on this. Now that thing's got some pop. If it's a $1,500 bait, I'll give it to you at a steal for $14.99. Save you a penny. Now, you know what? I'll even take a couple pennies off the shipping too. I'm just a nice guy like that. That thing is bright, dude. The magenta monster. Cotton candy crawl, magenta crawl. Radiation, that's another good name. Let's get some good eyes on this. And let's see. I don't know what color eyes I wanted to do with this. Data Fair, that's actually a good name. Wonder what black would look like. Silver. Hey, make sure you just order extra blades. I don't know if I'm gonna have any bright blue this size. Let me show you guys the silver. The glow. Dude, I'm gonna have to order more of those eyes. I just want to see what they look like. Red eyes. There's been no consensus here. Oh man. Oh man. Are we gonna do? Ew. All right, let's see what the red eyes look like. I'm leaning towards the glow. Eh. I'll tell you so far, the best one's been the glow green. This is up for grabs. I guess we're going with glow. I've been convinced. I don't have any yellow in this size, otherwise I would. Woo, dog. You're gonna want to wear some welding goggles when you get this one. Candy Shack, dude. There's been so many good names. Unicorn fart. The squint. Trust me, in person you can see it a lot better, but through that camera, man, that thing looks like it's actually glowing. Record shit. You already know. What are we doing here? We're gonna do it for the people. Dollar start on this bad boy. Iron, thank you, buddy. Any jerk baits? I do have some jerk baits. I know I've promised the rainbow trout. The magenta looks a lot familiar, or a lot alike. What am I trying to say here? Very similar to the pink. You want a jerk bait? I'll do a dollar start. Why not? What am I gonna do? Keep this stuff? Dollar start on this 110. Woo, the hot dog. Your weekly one. The one hold you over till next week. Dollar start on this. This one's already clear coated. I gotta get this plopper taped up in the meantime. Woo! I'm rather it not sell than sell for a buck. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Mo is my dad. Okay, rainbow trout, plopper, tail splasher, technically. Where'd my tape go? There it is. I'm sure you guys go bookmark tomorrow's show. Be live again tomorrow. You want me to run it for you, Rick? All right, I got you, brother. That is for this, brother. Thank you, buddy. Bluegill pattern. We could do a bluegill next. I gotta do this trout really quick. You guys are in luck. I gotta. Same place I went today. It's been like a few months. Well, probably been about a year, honestly. We went there, and I walked in, and they had a trout statue. I could see it across the room, staring at me. I knew I was leaving with it. So I use that now as a reference guide for all the rainbows. To start with just a plain white. We'll do a pearl white next. All right, let's do that pearl white. That'll give it a little bit of a shine. I like that idea. All right. It's kind of like a chartreuse green. It's gonna be like a. There's not a well, I guess there technically is a lateral line on this bait, but it's gonna be south of the lateral line. Then we're gonna do a pink stripe. Then we're gonna do the darker green and some black and gold dots. And you're gonna go pretty light on this green here. I'm not gonna put it on too thick. Kind of more of his background color, like that. Let's do the pink now. Now this is a very bright pink. So again, not gonna go too crazy hard on it. If I can find, there it is. I guess I got two unopened bottles of pink. Oh, come on now. Water. It's all good. We're not too far in the process. Hey, she was smoking the trout out in Colorado. I'll give her her dues. All right, we're gonna do a pretty dark green now. Before I do that, where's my pigments at? There they are. All right, now time for the dots. And for that, we're gonna get the thing out. You, my daughter. I guess first maybe let's dry that off. Start with gold. And we're not going to go too crazy with the gold. We're going to fill that in with some black dots after this. There will be a lot more black dots than there are gold dots. I guess I can turn this off. All right, let's do the black now. I don't like that dot. Let's use the other side. I was getting some better dots with this side. All right. Now, brown have kind of a brownish eye. Hopefully I got something that'll work. Let's see. Surely I got something. I got a yellowish gold. It's the closest thing we're going to have for a trout. But they look good. All right. Next one, we're going to do a red black. Uh-oh. Almost lost it. That's a good idea. I'm going to give this one to Bill Dance, brother. I'm going to give this one to Bill Dance. The old Bill Dance. There she is, brother. And she's a running. Let me grab a. Well, let's do a 1.5. Thank you, Callie Bates. Thank you, buddy. Sorry it took me forever to get to it. CD back in the flesh. So Red Tiger. All right, I think I can take this somewhere. You're in luck this week. Feeling very rainbow troutish. So I caught some rainbow trout. Well, what is today? Saturday? I guess Wednesday and Tuesday. I was terrorizing them. Now, granted, this lake was stocked with them. It was not like I'm this professional uh, fly fisherman. I was using rooster tails, but I was hammering them. Like a translucent red. Or you're saying the black? Spray it a little lighter. We can see what it looks like. Let's get it primed. Actually, I'm going to clean my needle off really quick. Look at the gunk on that thing. primer gray, like with for the lines. And it was a little more white. I ran out. It's a random fishing sticker. Oh, I see what you're saying. That might be sick. I'm actually going to do something different. So I'm going to do red, I'm going to do black. But I can't remember who sent it to me last night. Somebody sent me a really good picture of a lure. And it came out really good. Let me get it pulled up and I'll show you guys what I'm thinking. I'm right here, brother. All right, let me show you this. You summoned me to my own show. Okay. I'm thinking that, but with tiger stripes. So yellow and orange. And I'm thinking maybe add some red into it. Do that orange now. That thing was sick, dude. We could do that one next, 3D. I'm still in disbelief that you haven't been painting for that long. I would tell you if you sucked. You're like really good. That's really impressive. You got to keep going, brother. Need another rainbow trout. All right, we're gonna put some red along the top edge of this. Get out here, dude. It took me a second to get that one. Dude, no. Oh, I hate. Yeah, he'll teach you a lot. Just trust us. No, he was spectacular, brother. It was. I don't want to be mean. I don't even know his name. Hopefully, he gets better. I really hope he improves. But that was kind of painful. I'll give him. You know what? You don't punch him while he's down. You know, give him credit. He's on here doing it. I guess you got to give him credit there. He went for it. I'll give him that. He took a chance. You know, everybody starts out at a certain point. It took me a long time to feel comfortable painting live. Dang it. I messed up that first tiger stripe. So, improvising is the name of the game. know you're going to do the secret sauce. So, let me get a brush. All right, let's put the sauce on here. The bolognese sauce. The honey mustard sauce on top. Del Run, what's up, brother? GC Lures, that's another great painter as well. No, I just put it on. That's the secret. I think he already knows what the secret sauce is, though. So he's already halfway there. And I don't add anything, so technically he's all the way there. You got to do red eyes. But I have another one I want to look at before I commit. Dude, I just realized. I got these pink eyes I forgot about. I haven't touched. Fire sale on gear. Fishing and more. Thank you for the raid, brother. We're just finishing up a Crackleback Red Tiger right now. And we're going to run it. I know. Of course, I find it once I'm done, right? All right. There we are. A red, black, and orange tiger. Let's go ahead and put the old John Hancock on it. There she is. Dang thing. And she's a running right now. Rick, thank you, buddy. Somebody said bluegill. I haven't done a bluegill in a really long time. It hasn't been that long, but it's been a while. But let's do it. What blank? What blank are we thinking? Do it on the top water. All right, you answer my question for me. The plopper style one, I'm assuming. Spook would have been a good idea too, but I've never done one on this. I think it'd come out sweet. Oh, there's 2 for a spook. 3 for a spook. Uh-oh. I think this will come out cool though. I have good ideas. Hire me. You're my marketing manager, brother. You've been hired. Pay you in fishing lures on occasion. You know what I haven't done in a spook yet is a pale bass, a dying, I guess in this case, dead pale bass with blood splatter on it. Let's do this first, and then we'll do that next. Someone remind me. It's one of my favorite patterns that surprisingly you'd think it's like one of the harder ones, but that one's one of my favorites so far. Corn. One of these days we're gonna do the corn. bluegill. Man, it's been so long since I've done a bluegill. Almost got to kind of sit here and remember how I've done them. Do a pearl white next over this. We could do a dying bluegill. I guess that kind of adds to the lure of it being a topwater too. Way to sell. Here we go. This is the last bluegill I did. This has been quite a while ago. Just Strike King. It's been a really long time since I've done that. At least a couple months, I'd say. All right, we're gonna do some light. I kind of went in an opposite direction. I think I want to use bone instead of what I just did. Hey, we've done the hot dog. We've done the watermelon. Ice cream cone, yep. I have not done the donut yet, no. That's not a bad idea, though. Dude, I really want you to get it on like a plate and put it in there. Tater tot hot dish. That's a good idea as well. And it has been so long since I've done a bluegill. Is that a hot ticket item up there? Pickles. That's a good idea as well. Steak dinner. Okay, there you go. Add a little yellow and orange to the belly. That is you could do a lot, especially if it was like a spook or something. Top and bottom be like that brownish black color. All right, let's start laying this pattern down now. For fairway. Okay. I'm gonna have to improvise. Yeah, that's a good deal, dude. Oh, forgot one step. What's up, Justin? Rigged. Rigged. Can't think of anything more rigged than that. Let's go ahead and add our blue on the gill. Yeah, I'll give it an autograph. Good for you. Now, if this sucks, we do it a different way. But I'm curious. Ooh, I like that. Okay. Now let's add some shift to the top, and then we'll do that blood splatter. The shift is kind of like a greenish gold. I haven't done a bluegill in so long. I feel really rusty right now. Maybe one day. Maybe one day, possibly. Slight chance. Give me a second. There it is. One day. Pretty soon I'm gonna have a mini me. I'm gonna train him day one how to airbrush. Not really. I'm not a hater, but I wouldn't really say I'm a fan. No. I went to one of their games a couple years ago. It's all right. Like, I'm not a hater, but to be honest with you, I'm really not too big of a sports fan in general. Yeah, fish the campus. All right, let's do this blood splatter. You know I don't know how to catch fish, right? All right, let's put some eyes on it. Normally wouldn't do red, but I'm curious. Since it's a dime, kind of have some liberty to play with the eyes a little bit. I'm almost thinking the solid black. Oh, dude, that might be sick. Oh, we're gonna do the black, dude. We're gonna do the black. Those black look mean, dude. I gotta order the matte. I gotta order the matte clear coat, dude. I know I said it, but yeah, it's gone blind. It's about to die. It's seen the light, or is seeing about to see the light. There we are. She's running. Awesome. Thank you, fellas. Oh, there you go. For the streets, brother. Okay. I want to do a pale bass now. I like the tiger stripe with the raspberry, but I haven't done a pale bass in a while. Man, she just likes she likes you, but not that much. She likes your family, you know. At least you're gonna see her the rest of your life, you know. She'll never really get over her. So I'm gonna try a pale bass, pale dying bass or dead bass, I guess, in a 1.5. Thank you, buddy. But I'm always open to ideas. Crawl Daddy, what's up, brother? I got to do the bottom. You got a smart cousin. Oh, that means it's coming towards me. I know it was looking pretty wicked earlier today. Said we're gonna get like 2.5 inches in like 2 hours, 3 hours, or something crazy. What if we did? I've changed my mind. We're gonna do that pale bass on a plopper. I know I just spent all that time taping that up, but I think that on a plopper would look crazy. Got to vote on the spook. Now we might have to do both. I just know it's gonna look crazy on this. Holy cow. That was in the old stadium too. So when you say 100 degrees, you're feeling every bit of 100 degrees in there. I felt like I was big time balling before I went to Wyoming. We went to a Cardinals game. That's kind of a special occasion thing. We ain't balling like this, but we had a suite. And who's that guy who sings? He sings "Buy Dirt." You know what I'm talking about. You know who I'm talking about right now. I don't know who he is. He was 2 booths down, and the booth after him was Simone Biles. Felt out of place. We're gonna do this on Plopper. Cardinals game, brother. I don't know why Simone Biles was there. To be honest, I wasn't paying too much attention. I'll get out of here with that. Astros, brother. My favorite part of baseball was when everybody was throwing at the Astros. I really liked that. That was awesome. Oh yeah, they cheated. I don't think they were good, but I don't think they'd have won if they cheated. If they hadn't have, that's my controversial take. You own up to it. I like it. I guess there was a Cardinals like some guy in the head office who was stealing information. He went to prison for it. So I guess they're all cheating. If you aren't cheating, you aren't trying to win. If you aren't willing to hit a trash can or two, what are you doing? That's why I put a TV, I put a wearable on. Get that Apple Watch on. Hey man, there's a ball coming outside right now. Looks like it's a slider on the outside half. That's what I like. If you aren't cheating in baseball, you don't want to win. That's what I'm saying. If you gotta cheat. I mean, it's kind of like, or at least try to get as close to cheating as possible. All right, let's do our bass lines. First, let's give it all. There we go. Unplugged it again. Power's still on, in case anyone's wondering. All right, let me find course. Where did I set these? There they are. All right, now let's slow our roll, CD. Let's slow our roll here. $1 trillion, brother. $1,400 start on this one. I haven't used the magical sheet in a while. She gone, man. She wants your cousin now, dude. That's weird. Can't find my show. Oh, all right. Draw a red splatter on this. Well, the old one, you're going to be seeing her, big dog. Give me a second. Sorry. All right. Let's do the splatter now. Do I have them blocked? I'm thinking red eyes instead of the white ones. I think we got to do red. There she is. She's a running. The pink. Thank you, Luis. I guess we're doing a spook. Thank you, Rick. Let's grab a spook. Yeah, we could do that after this. What are you thinking? Yeah, we can make it extra bloody. Make it rare instead of medium rare. Alex, what's up, brother? Good, my man. Yeah, she does, dude. Said you gotta buy the cheap ones. Not even just my wife. But for a while, my mom and grandma were saving the really shitty ones for me. My grandma was getting too nice ones. I'm like, you gotta get the really shitty ones. douse this one with red splatter. That was a really good splatter. It's a good name for it. The Bateman. All right, let's put some eyes on him. Oh, wrong button. I guess we're running another giveaway. That's a running. Thank you, buddy. So what about this magenta one? What was that one again? Magenta with a red belly. I think I'm halfway there. Raspberry with a red belly. I'm going to do it on a lipless. And then it was said giraffe too. White tiger stripe, gotcha. Let's get the raspberry. The raspberry Roger Clemens. I gotta find it. There it is. Maybe. There it is. Do the red belly first. Here before too long, we're about to get hammered here. I gotta hit it with the hair dryer first. Rigged as shit, dude. I haven't busted out the raspberry yet. All right, let's do the black giraffe pattern. See if I can find it. I don't know where I put that at. There it is. Okay. You get where is it at? Get the black loaded up. You have a fight on your hands. You thinking of white back or just white stripes? Almost. I kind of want to try it black, but I think the white would look sick. I could always put white over this. I just want to see what it looks like. All right, let's do the tiger stripes. Let's hit it with the hair dryer first. Good, brother. Happy to be back, though. Hot dog. That thing is bright. Hopefully, I have some ruby eyes to fit it, because I think the ruby eyes will look pretty wicked on it. Ruby or white. Definitely white. What's up, Brad? Good, brother. A brown trout. Reminds me of a rip and ramp almost. And it's running now. Brown trout. And a jerk bait. Thank you, Alex. Let me grab a jerk bait. It's about to burn. Let me take a look at it really quick. Let me look. Pink. Hot pink jerkbait. To be honest, I really don't want to paint a brown trout right now. I hate to turn down requests, but those take forever. I want a blue or pink suspending jerkbait. Do you want any pattern on it or just straight pink? All right. I have an idea. Sure, buddy. I definitely can do it. Just I'm to the point where I'm almost done tonight. And that's a kind of a bigger time commitment with the brown trout. All the trouts always take a little longer. But definitely message me and I can get one done for tomorrow beforehand off camera. All right. So you want me to go crazy. All right, you're gonna what in the world is this dude doing? You said black, right? I saw this guy I used to work with today. This is completely random. I forgot about it. I have an idea with this one. You gotta have faith. But I saw this guy I used to work with going into a gas station. We were coming back from the lake today. And he knows I paint lures for a living. I rolled down the window and yelled, "Nathan, buy my fishing lures." And I could tell by the look on his face, he had no fucking idea who I was. Probably because he couldn't. I mean, he knows who I am. I don't think he could see me though. He's probably like, that dude knows my name. So that's odd. I know he just got done fishing too. That's what's funnier about it. All right, let's get the white loaded up. Severe thunderstorm warning. Uh-oh. Hopefully the power stays on. Oh, we're all good. I need my face there. All right. Let me clean the brush off. You guys are getting paid. If that was the case, I owed Glenn about $1 million at this point. I gotta sauce it up. That's what I'm saying. I need to give him a steak at this point. Give me just a second here. Have you not gotten it yet? If you haven't, that's some terrible shipping because I sent that before I went to Wyoming. After I pay all my researchers and my scientists, I don't make nothing. Zilch. I'll check after the show, but my guess is it probably got stuck up in Kansas City. That's crazy though, because that was dropped off. Almost 2 weeks ago. That's the only part of the show I've seen. What's it called? I might have to watch it. The Righteous Gemside. All right, let me grab the pink. Hot pink. was going to add more to it, but I almost just like it like that. What kind of stripe are we thinking? Like a black stripe? Let's do a belly. Orange? I mean, orange would be really popping. Really popping. I gotta go with that. I don't know, man. I almost think just leave it like that. That looks pretty wicked. Put some crazy ass eyes on it. Let's see what I got. Gauge the crowd. The crowd always has some good ideas. My gut, dude. I'm wondering what blue would look like. Yeah. Here's a glowing red. I don't know if I have one in this small of a size. I do have one that'll work. We're doing that one. I might do another crackle. I haven't done crackle very much recently. Well, if you crackle it white, you could put any color over it. Like black and then white. It's like this pink doesn't crackle very well, but I can spray the pink over the white and the crackle still shows up on there. She's a running now, big dog. Oh, dude, it is thunderstorming. Holy cow. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, send me whatever you have in mind. If I don't get to it tonight, I'll be back on tomorrow. Uh-oh, here comes my dog. Come here, Maisie. Come on. Come on. She's scared of thunderstorms. Come here. Oh, come here, Miss Maisie. You scared of the thunderstorm, big dog? Come on in here. I'll allow you to come in. Come here. My dog's petrified of thunderstorms. Come here. The good thing about the dog, though, is if there ever actually had to go to the basement for like a tornado or whatever, you wouldn't have to convince the dog. The dog would come running down here. No, I'm in Missouri, Corey. It looks like it's storming pretty much everywhere tonight. This will probably be my last lure. Mizzou colors. Yeah, we could do that. $14. Holy cow. Holy cow, dude. All right, for this, I'm going to start with white, then black, or then gold, then crackle black. That's crazy, dude. That's a ton of rain. TJC, thank you, brother. Multiple places. I always recommend Barlow's to everybody. Let's do gold now. Come here. I know you're freaking out. Come on over here. Come here. It's just a little rain. Dog's sitting at the door just staring at me. What's up, Justin? How you doing, brother? We're here, big dog. Holy cow, dude! It is thunderstorming. Doing a black, well, a gold with black crackle, kind of Mizzou colors. Come here. Sit on down. Come here. Earlier, dude, it said we were supposed to get 2.5 inches in about 2 hours. Do you want to message me with what you want? This is going to be my last one for tonight. I'll be back on tomorrow, though, so I can have them ready in time for that, or I could do them live tomorrow. It's up to you, brother. But no, I could definitely do it. Sounds good, buddy. And I'll message you, or if you want to tell me what you want for them, that works too. Let's get the black loaded up. Hey, we could try it. Almost tempted to try going for like Mizzou colors. You kind of maybe have to do like white. And the secret sauce off camera. Create text, brother. Give me 1 second here. The Chick-fil-A sauce. Yeah, it's possible if you pay, but they don't. It's not like they give you a discount. You're paying literally wholesale prices, which would be probably $15 a piece. I mean, you got to think about it from Megabass's perspective. Why in the world would they sell blanks? You know what I'm saying? there's no way. I know, dude. It's about quitting time for me, brother. There's some cool pale bass. I gotta hit this a little extra. We're gonna do thinking white stripes. And maybe even get crazy and crackle the white on the back. Ooh, that looks good. All right, I'm gonna sauce the back up. I know. It was supposed to be a Mizzou bait, but to each their own. I know I can hear it outside. It is coming down, or at least the thunder's happening. I don't really know what it's doing outside. I mean, this sounds kind of bad, but if you got some hail damage, I'd be all right with that. I'd be okay with my paid off car getting some hail damage. That'd be cool. I don't know if I'm gonna have gold eyes. Let me see what I got. Free money. That's what I'm saying. Hey, when you see me on here using 6 airbrushes and in a brand new waterfall booth, just know you can't hide money. Surely I got something that's kind of gold. Hey, I'm telling you right now, get some hail damage. Tree falls on my car. Woo, Nelly, y'all are gonna be like, man, Minmo upgraded his setup. Wonder what happened. Bear with me, I'm trying to find an eye. He must be getting money. Oh, I'm gonna be getting some money, all right, from this hail damage. Been praying to God that tree limb would fall on the garage too, and then oh man, you guys see a new studio, waterfall. You guys know what happened. Glow eyes. I don't know, man. These look fire. And knowing my luck, I'm gonna get off here. And the second I shut this off, the power is gonna go out. As long as I stay on, the power stays on, right? She'd be like, "Oh, you don't need a new airbrush booth. We got a kid on the way." Honey, the airbrush booth is for the kid. He's got to start airbrushing young. Baby's first airbrush. Oh yeah, looking forward to it. Boat, you got to get the boat for the kid. That's the kid's got to fish. Hey, how is he gonna succeed if I don't get this $600 waterfall airbrush booth? You understand what I'm saying here? It's investing in the business. That's my new favorite line. It's a business investment. Nah, this is definitely the last one. Tax write-off. Tell my CPA, man, I have a new 1099 employee. Just, just at this point, it'll be like 20 days old. He's only 21 days old, but he's been a phenomenal addition to the business. He just needed I have 1099 everything. Yeah, I'll let him draw on the lures. You guys better watch out. Once he learns how to talk, I'll have him up here. He'll be running shows, and I'm gonna tell everybody, hey, Dad said if you don't make $100 a night, I'm not eating. All right, one for the people. I know I'm gonna get hosed on it, but what it is, what it is. He draws, you paint. He gives the blueprints. Better yet, what would actually be smarter is if I taught him how to carve. Baby's first block of balsa, right? Oh, it's coming down. I can hear it now. Thank you, Bullet. I had to order that semi load of balsa so he could learn. All right, fellas. I'll be back on tomorrow. You can go on there and bookmark it. Follow me on Facebook, Minmo Tackle, MinmoTackle.com. I'm on everything, but really, it's Facebook for me. That's where you're gonna find most of my stuff at. So we're gonna raid into somebody before I hop off here. Give them some big blanks. All right, fellas. I'll talk to y'all.